back to The Grail Search. My name is Wrath, and today with me are Jewel, Mikey, and Danny. What's up, guys?
Hey. How you doing?
Good evening.
Today we're going to be talking about Inception. If you somehow haven't seen Inception, let me just explain what the movie's about. It's a corporate espionage film. It is about an agent who normally goes into people's dreams to extract information. But in this case, he is tasked with planting an idea into the target's head so that the target dissolves their father's company and forsakes their inheritance. At the beginning of the movie, Leo DiCaprio's guy is like, I'm the best.
Because I am the most skilled extractor.
But then we find out he's got all these problems. This is like the best guy. Can we have the second best? Can we take a guy that maybe didn't kill his wife and has all this baggage, sabotaging the mission?
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, man, this guy has so many problems. He like tricked everybody into this whole situation, especially when once they're in and they started getting attacked. Oh wait, you can't die because if you do, you're stuck in purgatory or whatever.
He's also kind of like a liability for the team. They all bring their own baggage into the dream. What he brings in with Maul, his wife and everything, all of that unconscious, unresolved content.
New rule, if you kill your wife, you're not allowed to do this stuff with us. I think that's the
Especially
rule.
when it's related to the whole dream scenario.
She's showing up and sabotaging everything.
But they all knew it too going in, because every dream leading up to it, she was in it, and they're like, okay, you got this taken care of, right? He's like, no, I got this.
What's she doing there? Just head back to the room. All right, I'll take care of this. Okay, make sure you do. We're here to work.
But then every dream thereafter, she showed up and screwed up the whole thing. They should have all known not to go anyway, because they knew what was going to happen.
The only person who is not to blame is Ariadne, because she's new to all this. She didn't know, and she seems to be the only one that cares that this guy has these problems.
Cobb has some serious problems that he's tried to bury down there, and I'm not about to just open my mind to someone like that. That's some subconscious you've got on you, Cobb. She's a real charmer.
Yeah,
she was the best one out of all of them.
I was going to say Ariadne was my favorite character. Knowing what I know, the whole concept of being in control of dreams was just really such a powerful concept to me. This goes into the direction of lucid dreaming. We all know this, but actually the other day, I was talking to a friend at work about this movie. I was like, I'm watching this movie. I'm going to be doing a podcast about it. And we got into the conversation about, about dreams and stuff. And just to give it a little kind of parallel, I would ask three questions to any person. Do you dream? Yes. When you dream, do you feel like you can smell, touch, taste, and hear? Yes. What is that dream made of? Usually they would either say nothing or they would actually say it's made of thought. And then then it's like a light goes off in their head about something that's always been in front of them that they didn't even really realize. So just to give you an idea, that's the deeper aspect that I saw overall for Inception. It's just the idea of controlling dreams. And then the shared dreaming is an even deeper concept because of the fact about collective dreaming, which if you anybody who gets into the source material will be able to get the full picture on that.
What you're saying with the whole dream, see, taste, touch, feel, all that, and you're asking what's it made of, right? And they're like your thoughts, your mind, or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you parallel that with the reality we're currently in right now, what really is the difference, and how can you tell there is one, if there is at all?
That's the paradox that many people approach when they come to the answer to that question. It's like, well, I can feel, smell, taste, and touch in this world and in the world of dreams. So it shows that they're not that different.
Who's to say this isn't the dream?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's one of the things that I love that the movie does, I think, so well, is they really intentionally blur the line between reality and dream space. And these distinctions break down. Cobb is saying that, like, when you're dreaming, we simultaneously create and perceive reality. But then the movie itself calls into doubt the distinctions between dreaming and reality.
We're dreaming?
You're actually in the middle of the workshop right now, sleeping. This is your first lesson in shared dreaming. Stay calm.
When she realized she was dreaming, that's when all the crazy stuff happened. So I think that's opening the door to giving you an idea about lucid dreaming.
Absolutely. You ever realize you're dreaming and then all of a sudden you feel like you want to like and subscribe to the channel, the video you're watching?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
All the time.
It happens to me. Yeah, it's happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anybody who really wants to get an introduction into lucid dreaming, like if they don't know anything about it, it's really recommended you do check out Inception. It will give people an idea of like how powerful dreams are and how deep they can go.
Check out our channel, The Grail Search. We have a whole series on dreams and lucid dreaming. If you're new to this and you haven't heard of lucid dreaming, or you want to learn more about what dreaming actually is, check out the channel.
In that scene, it seemed like it was falling apart, right? When she realized that she was dreaming. Mine fall apart too. Well, they used to more so often than, nowadays, but my mind would get overexcited and I'd lose the lucid dream. But at that point, it's pretty quick, just fading away. Like I can see it just kind of like melting away into nothingness, right? But since practicing over and over again, I mean, heck, we sleep every night, right? I've gotten to the point where lucid dreaming is more stable. And when it starts to fall apart, there's actually some techniques you can use to restabilize. If I put my arms out to the side in my lucid dream and I like spin around, all of a sudden it just snaps right back into like perfect clarity. It's really neat. Dreaming is like a passion of mine. I love it.
I really like how in that scene and beyond, he explains how you build the world of the dream. And then the dreamer fills in the details with their subconscious, as though those unconscious elements fill in all the gaps. And you find out later on that in the case of Cobb, his unconscious has his wife and like all of these elements that he can't control. And I really like the film's exploration of that, how we all have that part of ourselves. We may think, oh, I know me, I have it all under control. There's no surprises in here. But we all have that sort of iceberg under the water, those unconscious contents.
Like your shadow self, like kind of deep buried, that you don't bring up to light, Is that what you're referring to, right?
I think it's cool that she's just kind of waiting around for visitors to kill him.
Let me go! Let me go! Wait,
It's almost like the movie wasn't even about them trying to get the secrets from that guy. It was more like fixing his issues, because in the end he finally kind of let go.
It like masquerades as like this heist film, men on a mission, that kind of thing. But really though, the Jungian analysis of this movie might be that it's really about Cobb.
We joke about he's got all these problems, but that is to show how sensitive the psyche really is. This could happen to anyone who is going between worlds on the regular.
My question is, what happens when you start messing with the physics of it all?
When she asked that question about physics, that's when that happened. It was like almost like she asked the right question, like it was like some kind of key she turned.
Yes. Excellent point. Yeah.
It surprised him. Like it's almost like, whoa, she like hit another level where she's bending reality in real time, and she just hopped into this. She's slowly unlocking step by step. She's like, oh, well, what if I do this? What if I do that? And she's continuing her journey right in front of us, It's
cool.
And
he looks over at her like son of a. He's very impressed.
That scene is by far the most iconic imagery this movie has to offer. There are several visually appealing elements throughout the movie, but this scene, from a iconic visual standpoint, it's pretty great.
After she asked the question, the more she started to come to terms with everything, the more she could do. So as she's kind of observing, looking around, things are happening. So she's like, I get it now. So light bulbs, flashes of light are going off right now. Like, oh, this is what I'm capable of.
It's like her brain's making new connections and building upon them.
She's got godlike power.
If more people knew about that, would they ever want to leave that world they were in? It was like, hey, if I could do this, I'm powerful in that world. Why would I want to go back to where I had less power? Some people think like that.
There's people that just live in the dream world.
Oh yeah, like the opium den thing. They're all the people they come here every day.
They would all kind of have that God mode power if they're all in the same dream together. It's all seems kind of sci-fi, right? It's not. We could have this. The problem is obstacles like scientific materialism and Abrahamism relegate this sort of stuff to science fiction.
Or taboo, even.
You could do this right now with your friends if you wanted to, and you don't need a silver briefcase with cables. You could just do this.
So it makes you think, are we limited because all the people out there are only taught things that they want you to know type thing, right? Like we're all in like the least common denominator of the dream space, to where this is the easiest level to attain, and we all kind of share this dream. And if we all kind of had it in our heads that we were able to do something, if we all truly believed we can fly, could we fly? you know, or if more people believed than the people that didn't, you know, could our mind power overpower theirs to where we would be able to?
Yeah.
The first person to like do the fastest mile in like 7 minutes. Once they'd hit it, then everybody following them hit it also.
Tony Hawk's 900.
Yeah,
you know?
Tony Hawk's 900. Yeah,
Limbo in this movie is described as raw, unfiltered subconscious. So when you go deeper into a dream, you're going further into your own unconscious. A point Jack Tanner made is that if you were to do that in real life from your own lucid dream, you would actually wind up in the collective unconscious, which is space-time, the thing we're all talking through right now, experiencing right now, but you would just be from the mental perspective.
If everybody got a unique pack of Legos, right? And it's like, so this is the blocks they got, this is the blocks they got, and they kind of construct this reality using everybody's blocks. Oh, this guy created this thing. Well, I didn't have that thing. And then now we have this whole thing together, right? It's kind of like that. It's just using your mind Legos and their mind Legos combined create base reality for everybody. When you're saying go deeper down, right? It's like, well, we have a Lego factory, you know?
Yeah, the same power Ariadne displays in her dream. We have that over our space-time reality right now. This is not science fiction.
If you get enough people with enough mental power to focus on a certain thought, it can come to pass, provided they have the mental power and the focus and the unity. I think those are the three major things that people need: the mental power, the focus, and the mental unity, and just coming together.
In the same way that you do when you're dreaming lucid.
Exactly.
The final heist. The movie's been building up to this. The idea is, instead of extracting information, they're going to go implant it. And so they got him alone in the first class cabin, and they infiltrate his dream, and then they start gaming him. Cobb has this guy kind of like, oh my God, yes, whatever you say, I'll do whatever you say. I start to feel bad for him. And then I remember, wait a minute, this guy's a fucking Nepo baby, heir to a monopoly. Fuck this guy. So what if we did this to all the billionaires that are about to inherit monopolies? What if we just did an Inception on them? We should make it our goal. Anyone who's watching and is into lucid dreaming, we should try to Inception all the billionaire kids. You know, Trump Jr. or whatever the fuck his name is.
Our powers combined.
And we can do it.
No, I know. It reminds me of Captain
I
Planet.
agree. And the thing is, do it on a massive scale. Get all of them. Bill Gates, get Elon Musk, Bezos. Have them give all their wealth away in one fell swoop. That would be a thing of beauty to see. And we can televise it and broadcast it to everybody.
Yeah, we could use TikTok. Get everybody on board.
Reach out to that audience of TikTok that's already kind of into reality shifting and lucid dreaming.
Right.
Guys, we have a mission for all of you Pleiadian starseeds. we have a mission for you guys. What we need to do is a mass inception on all the wealthy, all the people that stand to inherit dynastic wealth.
We could also hypnotize them into doing it.
Jack Tanner, in one moment, ruins this whole movie by pointing out the plot of this is to plant an idea in someone's head. You just need a hypnotist.
You get some suitcases and some strings and all this. It's like, no,
no. A hypnotist does this all the time. Inheritance is gross. Whoever's watching us is watching a YouTube video within a YouTube video, which is, you know, basically like the movie. Pretty cool.
YouTube Inception.
Daddy, not my inheritance.
That's the face of a man that looks like he lost a fortune and is really hurting about it.
Yeah, but you got to continue the scene. It's the pinwheel. Right.
Gotcha. You do love me, Daddy.
Yeah. So what the thing is that was his little subconscious that put that thing in there.
And this is why you start to feel bad for this guy, but then you realize like who he is, and you know, fuck him. Who cares?
Yeah, but right? Yeah, I agree.
I do love the psychological prep work that had to go into this mission when they explained that in order for Inception to be pulled off, you have to reduce what you're trying to incept to its most basic core. You want him to break up his dad's empire. But what is the core of that idea? It's the relationship of the son to the father.
That's why you go for the heirs.
July 4th is coming up, so if we want to get our independence from these trillionaires, you know, if we all Incept
We
at
gotta
the same
start-
time.
Inception. Yeah, we got to
Let's
start
do it.
doing Inception on these airs.
I'm gonna be the next Johnny Appleseed of the dream space and just start planting seeds in all these billionaires.
I'm all for that idea of Inception of the billionaires. So, I mean, as time goes along, I think more people will be open to that idea too, because we got to do something.
Worth a
Yes.
shot. What do you have to lose?
Right.
Yeah.
Nothing. You get a little extra sleep out of it. Okay.
I think the best movies reward multiple viewings, where you can get a little bit something more from each time you see it. And there's a reason why this movie has stood the test of time. And it goes down in the, it's Criterion Cinema. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I was reminded why. Rewatching it again for this podcast. So really good stuff. See it if you have not.
That's Inception. Thank you very much for watching. As always, leave a comment. Let us know what movie we should do next. Like and subscribe. Fuck billionaires. Fuck nepotism.
Trillionaires too.
Fuck them all.
Later, guys. See you next time.
Bye.